Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we just love Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
We do.
Just wanted to get right into that. And we're getting into episode 52. Let's get to it. And it's such a cliffhanger on episode 51 with Al being a badass. We just got to get to it.
I have to say, like, there have been a few comments from our community members talking about how, like, this is one of the best dubs that's ever been made. And I have to say, like, it's always a good reminder to see those comments because it is so well done. I forget that it's a dub. Like sometimes when the theme song enters, and obviously the theme song is in Japanese, that's a reminder. But then like we launch into it and it doesn't feel at all like a dub. So the last episode was really high stakes and there was so much going on that as we were sitting here, I was just thinking like, oh yeah, this is a dub. And it's so well done. I forget that. And
by like, jumping right into it, I mean like right into it. We're obviously going to take a little bit to talk about some more things. So anyways,
I killed the momentum of diving into it. But I have to acknowledge how cool it is. We did say we love it.
Yeah, we love it. It's very cool. I gotta wait, make sure there's nothing else we gotta talk about. We'll just sit here awkwardly.
Right now I can focus on the visuals.
Do you know it's a different language? That means this is a dub.
Okay.
Or maybe we switch to do we switch to the sub? Your soul is mine. If I can speak Japanese now. I can read what it says. Lord, give me strength.
I love my husband. I love my husband.
Love you.
I love you too, but.
I was a happy kid that drew that picture because there was a sun in it.
A philosopher's stone.
But where did he find one?
Dust in our eyes again.
It's the one thing that kills Kimberly, dust in his eyes.
And getting his suit anything other than white.
Yep.
Damn, Al. I mean, I know you can't be killed, but shit, buddy.
You can. They destroyed the sigil.
Yeah.
Nice. He's trying like the foot that he threw at him and the sword?
I think so.
Sweet.
Ooh, he looks scared.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
He hucked that sword. Oh, got to get both of them on. Take out Kimberly first. He's the weakest.
Yeah, Al, you got to get out of here.
I won't fall for that again.
If only.
A flashball. Decoy.
Ha!
That's the stone. Tricky thing.
And now you got trapped again, bitch.
Yeah. All by yourself with no helmet to pound on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the power of the philosopher's stone is truly something to behold. What I'd like to know is why you don't use that power to get your original body back. With the stone in hand, you wouldn't have any trouble fleeing from us.
He doesn't run.
Your brother could use the stone.
If I did that, I couldn't save everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's in accordance with your ideals. In order to obtain something, you give up something of equal value.
Tell me, why do I have to choose? Why can't we have our real bodies back and save everyone? It isn't fair.
Life isn't fair.
But it's the law of equivalent exchange.
Well, I say searching for possibilities that aren't bound by rules or laws. That's how humanity advances.
I see. So if you can discover an exception to the rule, you can effectively rewrite the laws of nature as we understand them.
About to have a philosophy debate.
There's another possibility, you know. You don't get your bodies back, and you don't save everyone. That could certainly happen.
Could. Yep, he always had two.
I'm not finished yet!
Yeah.
Good. He has weak spots.
His soft back of the head.
Dying. It's such a
Pain.
But then, fighting all out is the biggest pain of all. Say what?
All right, General Armstrong, throw down your weapon. What the hell is that huge thing?
Okay, so you
You're
guys
deaf.
aren't aware of him.
He's running away?
Or did he just kill him?
Okay, just killed him.
What was that? Looks like I missed. What incredible speed.
Sloth the indolent indeed.
Olivier!
It's just a scratch. Did you see what he did?
It's his blood flesh.
Only the bullet for him to have that kind of speed at his size. It's just...
I know. It keeps getting better.
Yes, I am the fastest homunculus of them all.
He's too fast to control his movements. No!
Shit.
I hit you.
No. No.
Oh, no way.
There's nothing more beautiful than the sound of two strong souls colliding against each other in battle.
Alphonse Elric is still close by.
It will take more than that to kill him.
That trick again? How artless. It won't work.
Because he's doing something different. Or not.
Remember, I can tell where you are by smell. I think that's checkmate.
How do I smell if he's metal?
I still think you're giving us humans too little credit.
It's not like he gives off BO.
Even with the stone, there's no way you'll win this all by yourself.
He doesn't have the
I'm
stone.
not alone!
Where did the stone go?
Can it be? The purpose of this dust cloud was to let him know the direction of the wind. It must be.
It's an attack from behind!
Ha! Yeah!
Yeah! Bye, Kimberly.
Fucking rip his head off.
Impossible! How could he move with those injuries?
Because of the stone.
DeMarco!
Yeah!
Because these guys all work together. They don't hoard the stones and the power.
Fullmetal Alchemist. They said it was an ice cream truck, right? That's right. So keep your eyes sharp.
The gates are all closed. What do we do now? Force our way in?
No, we'll leave that to the others. Briggs soldiers can handle that route. We're splitting up here. You two take them. Head for you-know-where.
Yes, sir.
Ugh. Go Scar. Yeah.
Good job,
I
Ed.
think I'm so beefy. The legs! Go for the legs!
Okay. Huh. Smart. Still alive, but they can't really move. Or not move fast, at least. Yeah. Time to kneecap some bitches. Oh, shit.
Jesus, Armstrong. I knew you were strong, but damn.
Alex,
It's just dislocated. And how about you?
a few fractures, that's all.
Oh, spitting out blood. No. No. No.
Olivier! I'm gonna kill you quickly. And then sleep.
He stopped?
He cares about Kimberly that much?
He's reluctant to endanger Kimberly.
He's the other sacrifice. He's the fifth sacrifice.
I see now. You humans are indeed tenacious. However, you have no hope of winning. You should know. Our father is just over there. We're going to have to do something about your current situation, aren't we?
Hell yeah.
Nice! Never been so happy about a kid getting hit by a car.
I know. I felt really bad about that, but it's also it's pride.
Yep.
I really got you!
Yeah, dude! He came through!
All right, way to take him out, Fuzzy Lip.
Fuzzy lip.
You're the last one I expected. I'm not gonna
Me
let
too.
you guys play hero all by yourselves. I want some glory of my own, damn it! Do you hear me? How about that? I landed a shot, and it was on the strongest homunculus of them all!
Where'd you get the car?
It's the one Kimberly rode here in. The guys who drove it here are taking a little time out.
Hurry
Stop
up!
talking, get the fuck out of there.
Get in the car!
Move it, let's go! Quit whining and crying! We need to meet up with Ed and get rid of this father guy before that thing can catch up to us.
Yeah, that looks so good.
So you're still alive then. I think that color suits you very well, don't you?
Huh.
Lions are called the king of...
Oof.
What was it you were always saying? That you wanted to see which way the world would choose? And here you are dying like a pathetic wreck. But don't worry too much. Because Because you will continue to live inside me.
Oh. Damn, the music and the sound effects for that.
What happened?
Armstrong.
Alex!
Oh!
I knew he was going to come charging in, so all I had to do was wait for it.
Way to go, buddy.
Are you able to stand?
Did you see the big monster they just killed?
By the way, there are orders to shoot me for being a traitor.
What? We can't have that. I'll be the one to inherit the Armstrong household. You can't die until all of the paperwork is in place.
There's nothing to worry about there. If I die, the entire estate will be passed along to Colonel Mustang.
You decided that without consulting the family?
He's still just barely preferable to a good-for-nothing like you.
Treat someone who just saved your life?
That's Mustang in the gang, or the Briggs crew. Oh, the monsters.
You will eventually run out of bullets.
Take out their legs.
Even when they're shot, they don't die. Are they soldiers from Fort Briggs?
Idiots!
Yeah.
How dare you compare my brave men with such disgusting specimens as those? They're the same as this guy. The one who gave you your orders must have sent those things out here for the attack.
Look, we don't know anything about these creatures, understand?
It doesn't matter to them whether you know or not.
Now, whose help do you want again?
What's it gonna be? My brother and I can take care of these monsters.
And he's coming back.
So you better hurry. I mean, at this point, just leave these soldiers to these guys. As long as the Armstrongs get out, who cares?
Well, what's it gonna be? Do you plan on shooting us and then fall prey to the monsters after? Or are you going to work with us and bring them down together? Make up your own
He's so hardcore.
She's awesome.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
All of these mannequin soldiers have been infused with Philosopher's Stones. You aren't going to be able to kill them that easily.
So just absorb them.
See now? That's what you get for running away. And with this, I'm even stronger now.
You don't get it, do you? I doubt I'd last very long against a whole army of mannequins. But I know that I can dodge just one of you all day.
Silence, you brat!
That's where their immortality comes from. But I'll still find a way. I must to save my clan.
Don't lose the little panda.
Guys, go save May and the tiny panda.
They gotta worry about themselves. Can't save anyone if they're dead.
Running out of quills. My spit's starting to dry up too.
Endless.
Damn it! Stop it!
Mustang.
Whoa.
Things do always seem to get messy whenever you're around. Maybe I could lend you a hand.
Yeah.
Metal.
Yeah. Man, do they know how to set up the next episode. Wow, it ended with a nice cliffhanger in each one. Like, and so far, like, I mean, since we started the new intro and everything like that and outro, yeah, each one just ends with like, okay, now you know what battle's coming up next.
I mean, I gotta say that I think that was one of the best entrances, like, for our character in the series. You know, Mustang just coming in like, should I lend you a hand? Bravo. That was so, bravo.
And Al did a great job against Kimberly and Pride. And just when, like, you know, they thought they had outsmarted him, so, oh, you're doing the same trick over and over again. So, no, Al learns. He knows it's not going to get you with the same trick again. So he did something differently. But you always underestimate him. Yeah. And underestimate humans in general. And so that's where his advantage lies.
And how old are Ed and Al at this point? Because somebody did mention in the comments, which I thought was really just observant, how they have subtly been aging Ed and Winfrey up. Like it's very subtle, but it's there. And so I'm just curious how old Al is at this point, because to take on Pride and Kimblee, I don't care if you're made of metal. Like there was a moment there where Pride was piercing him, and it looked like it was close to where the back of his throat was going to be, and I got very nervous about it. So Al still can die. Sure, he doesn't bleed, but he can still die. And just the bravery and the strategy to not try the same trick twice. Like, it sounds obvious, like, oh, don't try it twice, because obviously they're going to learn from it. But at the same time, when you're in a situation like that and you're terrified and you're going up against these, like, super villains, I feel like I would try the same trick, because I'd just be freaking out, you know? So I can't remember how old they're supposed to be, but I know they're younger than me. And so I'm just like, man, I'm very impressed.
So I was just about to talk about Kimblee, but then I was just thinking about Greed. I'm like, man, Greed. We haven't touched him on Greed a little while.
True, yeah.
He's going after Father and everything because he thinks all the other homunculi are basically taken out. But with Kimblee, like, good character in this show. Not in the character, you know, like not my favorite character, not a character that I was like rooting for, like you know, a bad character that I really like to, like, you know, kind of like secretly enjoyed, like a Lust or a Pride or even Wrath. Like he was very honest about what he was. He was like, you know, an anarchist and psychopath and want to watch the world burn, and just wanted to have a good view for it all. But like, it's just like, it was a kind of satisfying ending for him, for like Pride to just freaking eat him. One, for him to get like his throat kind of like just windpipe crushed and everything by the lion. And then for Pride, just for him to realize like, okay, so he's on the side of like what he wants to be like the winning, what he thought was going to be the winning side. And that's why he like chose to like fight for them and everything like that. And it's just like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you mean absolutely nothing to these people or these homunculi.
I have to comment on that on like multiple levels.
Okay.
So I'm going to first come at it from the nerd in me, which absolutely loves the fact that they talked about how the lion crushed his windpipe. And the reason I say that is because I'm like a bleeding heart softie, as you know. And so the parts of like the National Geographic specials where like the predator eats the prey, I tend to skip those parts. I hate those parts. But there was a special on lions I was watching, and it talked about how, like, one of the things it was talking about was how humans are the only predator in nature that will actually enjoy killing something. Because nature itself doesn't enjoy killing. It enjoys eating. It enjoys surviving. It doesn't enjoy killing. And one of the things it talked about was lions, and how actually what lions do is, as far as nature concerns, one of the most humane ways, because they don't look to rip you apart. They look to crush your windpipe first. That's why so many attacks tend to happen at the throat, because they want you to be dead before they start eating you. And that stuck with me. And so when they talked about it in this, like, oh, the lion crushes windpipe, I was like, oh my God, like my nerddom is just so happy right now, because that's what lions really do. So that's my nerd level. Then there was the fact of like the karma level and Kimblee getting the karma ending, which I kind of feel is so far the most karmic deliverance that we've seen at this point.
Yeah.
I just talked about how he hates getting his suit dirty, and here we are at the end of the episode, and he's getting it dirty with his own blood.
That looks like a good color for you, yeah.
And Pride even comments on it, like, oh, rubbing the salt in the wound. I loved it. And Kimblee the whole time has just been out for himself. And he thought by aligning himself with villainous people, he would come out ahead. He would do better. The world would be what he wanted it to be because he would be more on top. And instead what happens? The villains don't give a shit about him. He's a tool. And so when it comes down to it, if he's not going to serve their purposes in one way, he's going to serve it in another way. So if you're not going to be the fifth sacrifice, okay, I'm just going to eat you right here. I benefit, yay us. And so like that's the villain path. Like they don't care about anyone else. That's the point. That's why they're villains. And Kimblee kind of forgot that along the way. He sort of thought, well, if I'm useful and if I align myself with the right people, I'll come out ahead, and like when the world's burning, I'll be king of the ashes. No, you won't. Check your history. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, if you're on the side that's like fighting for a cause and fighting for the betterment of the world, like for like more than just themselves.
Yes.
Right? Then those are the people that are going to like try to save as many people as possible and drag them across to the finish line. If you are fighting on the side that just wants to win at any cost
for themselves and their greed.
Yeah. then you have to understand that you might be one of those costs. Like Kimberly didn't ever think about like, he's like, oh yeah, okay, so whatever, like they want to kill everyone, like, you know, like they're gonna ultimately win because of like all the power that they have. I want to be on the winning side. They could still win, and you could not be on the winning side because you're fucking dead, because they don't care about dragging you along to the finish line at all. So because like you said, that you are just a tool. So I did like that as well. I thought it was like very karmic and like very like much showing the difference between the two sides, because Al was just saying like, you know, why can't we have both? Why can't like we get our bodies back and save everybody? You know, it doesn't have to be an either or. And like Kimberly rightfully said, he's like, or it could be neither. You could not get your bodies back and everyone could die. And it's like, yeah, you know, those are all possible outcomes in this, but you keep fighting and you realize that like, and Al is not going to take the easy way out and just try to get what he wants at the cost of everyone else. And that's why, you know, his whole crew survived it and Kimberly is no longer.
Yeah. It was funny because like at the time of us watching it, there was so much in this episode. And like I was worried about the Armstrongs and like so much was going on.
You didn't talk about Armstrongs, yeah.
That I didn't really savor Kimberly's death when it happened, but in the aftermath of the episode and finally being able to like sit here and digest it all, I'm just so happy with it. That was a very satisfying end to a character that I didn't like. He wasn't so terrible I love to hate him. He was very like, I mean, this is gonna sound very jaded and cynical, but he was very human.
Mm-hmm.
He was very, how do I look out for number one?
Yep.
And I'll do what I gotta do for that. But the problem is assuming, like you said, that he was part of that winning team. That team is a team of individuals. It's not a team.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was insanely satisfying. Now to your point, we haven't even talked about the Armstrongs.
Nope.
The moment when they made me think Olivia had been killed by Sloth.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I could not have handled that. So I'm glad they didn't, because I could not have handled that.
No. And I was like, man, this would be the show that would kill off like the best character.
I was starting to think that too. I was like, this is such a good anime that they wouldn't give us a satisfying ending and they're going to kill a hero. I had the same thought.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, you know, I don't even get it's like to the end. She just dies right now. I'm like, damn you. Thank God that didn't happen. But like, and I love the dynamic between the Armstrongs too. One, grabbing the gun, putting it in her head. Go on, do it. Do like show some conviction. Either shoot me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's like, she went at full Sam Jackson on that dude. You know, just like
so badass.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about him on Snakes on the Plains. I want these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane.
I mean, I'm sorry, but like it has to be said, the balls on Olivier are ginormous.
Yeah.
Like she's so impressive. To have the guts to do that. And not only that, as like an individual, like I'm gonna actually stick somebody's gun at my head, but like to have the leadership to know, to do a crude quote, it is time to shit or get off the pot. Like make your decision. This is crunch time. You're either gonna live with us or you're gonna die without us, but figure it out.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to die. If this is what you want to do, fine. I know you're screwed anyways. I'm there, like, you know, the only hope you have. And yeah, man. And like Alex Armstrong coming up there and killing or slowing down Sloth in that moment. Because yeah, I mean, like, so that was really smart on his part, knowing that Sloth was going to charge. I like how the fact that they show that like Sloth is the fastest of all the homunculi. So he can go as faster than all of them, but he's Sloth, so he just chooses to go slow. Because he'd rather go slow and he'd rather take the easy way and the lazy way, as opposed to like maxing out his full potential. So Sloth is just a really well-written character, and like people have talked about that in the comments about how Sloth, you know, is usually mistaken just for being lazy, but it's like they like the will to like want to be lazy. That's actually Sloth.
I have to also applaud Olivia for the moment of putting the gun at her head, because realistically, when you look at that moment, to die by Sloth or to die by the like zombie army, both would suck. I mean, you had said for that doctor in the beginning, like save a bullet for yourself. So like she's doing this incredibly ballsy thing, but also like I would choose to die by that guy's gun sooner than the other two options in the room.
Yeah.
So smart on her part as well, because if you're going to go out, better that way than the alternatives. And Armstrong he's always been the big guy in the room that we've seen so far. And Lord knows, like, he's built like a tank. He's got muscles galore. But Sloth is still bigger.
A lot bigger.
And stronger. And for him to hold his own, like not just a little bit, but to hold his own is so impressive. Because Sloth is gigantic. I mean, Sloth is a monster. Like that is that's very impressive. We haven't even gotten to Xiao Mei and Mei. Or Mai. Is it Mai? Maybe it's Mai.
I think it's Xiao Mei and Mei.
Mei, okay.
It's spelled probably M-A-I.
We're terrible at pronunciations.
Like Mai, but I think those are always, it's pronounced Mei, except for in Dragon Ball when it's pronounced Mai. But yeah, I mean, her and Tiny Panda run away. One, she was smart. It's like, yeah, like I'd rather take on just one person that I can dodge instead of like a whole army that can like surround me and take me out. Envy, I hate so much. Probably the monkey that I hate the most is Envy. I mean, Killtues is like super disgusting. And yeah, like out of all the, think about like Greed, Lust, Envy, Pride,
I mean, it's wrong that I
Wrath.
kind of like Greed, but that's because of Ling.
Yeah.
Gluttony, I felt bad
Sloth
for because they
and-
made him
Sloth and
childlike.
Gluttony, yeah. Sloth and Gluttony, yeah, same thing. It's like they're just like kind of, Gluttony's like childlike and Sloth, the same
Like
thing.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah. Pride is at least like interesting. Like, you know, it's like I hate Pride's a character that, you know, maybe a love to hate character, and same with like
Yes.
with Wrath. Like they're just like very interesting characters. Envy, I just hate Envy. It's not even a love to hate Envy. I just really hate Envy, and it's just very disgusting. And oh man.
I liked him best when he was in like his little worm form.
No, I hated him in his, maybe I liked him best, but I hate him in his little worm form too. I'm like, you're still a little fucking disgusting thing. Hate you, Envy.
How do you really feel, baby? It's very subtle. I'm not sure our audience is gonna get it.
Yeah, no. Envy is the worst. It's probably the sin that I hate the worst. You know, I hate like when I'm like envious or jealous of anything else. I'm just like, makes you feel like, at least for me, it makes me feel so small. I'm just like, oh man, I hate feeling that. Like I hate the feeling of jealousy.
Yep.
You know, because it's just like I don't know. It just yeah, for me that just like makes me feel like really small. And it's like, and then like I start to hate myself for feeling like that, even though that there's like those are feelings and thoughts that like I necessarily can't control. And so yeah, and it's just like, oh man.
They did a good job with him being like the little disgusting green worm or like the big green monster.
Yeah.
You know, jealousy and envy, it is like the green-eyed monster.
Yeah, that's true. And like that's kind of like how it feels. Like sometimes like, you have the feeling jealousy. That's what I feel like. I feel like such like a small little person for being jealous at anything. And then also like jealousy can be like this huge consuming thing that like takes over, you know, and it's just like, oh, why don't I have that? And you know, why do they have that? And it's just like one of those things that's just like, oh man. And those thoughts keep in my head. Yeah, like I said, I hate it. So they do a good job with Envy because he's the worst.
I very much appreciate the fact that as he gobbled up one of the like zombie army ones, he was like, ooh, tasty. Like it just made me think of Hannibal Lecter and like the there it is. That's what I was with the fava beans and a nice Chianti. Like there's just something so creepy about We don't like Hannibal Lecter though, okay? Stay away from serial killers.
I know, but
Bucky.
I made a funny noise. He likes that.
He loves that. There's just something so creepy about that moment in a way that I don't know. Like, there's been other creepy things. I mean, like Gluttony devoured people. Like, but there's just something about the delivery of the voice actor for that line. They did it so well. And Envy getting respawned is just so disturbing anyway, that it made that moment particularly creepy in a way that like sticks out in my brain after the fact. I feel like that's going to replay in my head at times when I don't want it to, because I would never want it to, but it's going to happen.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want our full uncut reactions and early ad free access, check out our membership page. Links in the description of this video, also in a pinned comment. And we have early access here on YouTube. You get a month ahead. Hit the little join button. And thanks so much for sticking to the end here and continuing on and watching me and Bucky fight right now. And for watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood with us, which keep in mind.
But our reaction is definitely not definitive.